morning, good evening, good afternoon. It's Antonio with another episode of Thus saith the Lord unto me, so such as I have, give I unto thee. Y'all. So, the download came, and I get it. The download came, and I get it. If we suffer with him, then we will reign with him, right? This is in regards to my last video. This is going to be part 2 of fear. Who sent you? When I said that, the explanation behind it is that spirit of fear is a spirit. I mean, fear is a spirit. So the question is, who sent you? Is this holy reverence fear, where you honor God or honor the one who is able to destroy both soul and spirit? Or is this the fear that you fear for your life or your reputation or you know, for someone else that is that'll keep you from doing the will God had called you to? That was what the question was. And I thought I was going to get an answer in regard to that question. I didn't think I was going to get an answer, period, to be honest. I'm just trusting the Lord to do what he do, you know. So, excuse me. So, he started giving me this download, and it's in regards to suffering. The suffering of this present time is not worthy to be revealed, and not worthy to be compared to the glory that shall be revealed in us. The suffering. Jesus could be touched with the feeling of our infirmities, which caused him to do what is the smallest scripture in the entire Bible. Jesus wept. It was in that ability to be able to be touched. It was in that intimacy with the individuals that he was around, that he encountered, that he could be touched with such a human emotion. In spite of the fact that knowledge says, I already know, I already foreknow. And then we're talking about Jesus, who's all-knowing, you know, even in his humanity, he knew what he was going to do, raising Lazarus up. So it wasn't because he was sad because he died. He was sad because they were sad. He hurt because they were hurting. He felt what they felt. It reminds me of the question that Job asked. He said, can we not receive good and not think that we should be able to receive the bad? Paraphrasing, of course. If he could be touched with the feelings of our infirmities, then that is what we're doing when as we walk with him. We are being touched with the feelings that he felt and the sufferings that he experienced. The sufferings that led to the cross. If any man come after me, let him deny himself. Deny himself. Deny him the pleasures, the comfort, the desires, Oh, desire don't have to be. It don't have to be just what you want. It could be also what you need. The desire to be made whole. That we would give up our desire to take up the cross. Remember the cross. Remember the long walk up Golgotha's hill? Remember where he was carrying this this wooden cross and he couldn't carry it? What is his name? I want to say his name was it Simon? I want to say it's Simon of Niger. I want to say that, or it was Simeon. It's one or the other. Either it was Simon or it was Simeon. I can't remember. But he even had to help him with the cross, and that is the depiction of what it is that we're doing, is helping him carry the cross. Even though the full weight is on him. Even though Jesus don't need your help, he's allowing you entrance into his suffering. Because in that suffering, there's intimacy. In that suffering, I'm able to be right next to you while you carry this thing. And I you know what? I'm going to tell you, I'm that type of person. I saw the Passion of the Christ one time. I only needed to see it one time. I still got them images in my head from that one time. And it hurts me to even think about it. It hurts me to even think about it. And I think about it, that was a depiction of it. And you know that it could have been better or it could have been worse. Could have been better or it could have been worse. But either or, seeing it, I don't even want to think about it too much, because when it comes down to that, I get it. You know, the emotions come and everything, the feelings that I remember. It's like I could put myself in the shoe in that moment, and I don't want to put myself in that, because I'm feeling the moisture, you know, because thugs don't do it that way. All right, but here's the deal. Let's get out of that. He was walking beside him, carrying and helping him with this burden that he couldn't carry, and then to be finally nailed to it. The nail part, that's the part that I know that's the part. The nails is what really, I think, really got everybody. I think that was the part that really, because you know, it was, he didn't have to be nailed. He didn't have to be nailed. He didn't have to be up there. And this was the part that he started downloading to me. He is the Word made flesh. I said in the previous video, I was feeling this vulnerability, this fear, and this anxiety, and this vulnerability. And I didn't really know how to articulate it. It just came on me all of a sudden. Could it be that was a taste? A taste, not of the pain, but of the shame. That the Word was made to stay and in place. That it didn't have to stay. It could have left. It could have removed itself. It didn't have to remain in that spot. That was the thing about it. It was a sacrifice that he made. That no man take my life, but that I give it. It is in that giving. It is in that submission. Submission to shame. Submission to the fear of the unknown. Submission to doing his will, but not feeling his presence in it. And why would I say that? Because Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. We are partaking in his bread and we are taking communion. If you don't eat of my flesh and drink of my blood, you have no part with me. We are taking part in communion. The communion is the representation, the same as the baptism. It is the representation of what was already done, what is done in spirit. We are baptized, meaning we have died. We are dying to self to be raised again out of water. It is the outward show. It is to be shown in front of the witnesses. And that's what the communion is. It is the outward show of an inward heart posture. That's it. That's all, y'all. I try not to get emotional with this thing. It's a lot for me because I'm grateful that I heard him. I'm grateful that I hear him. And see, I got to get off of here because I'm getting there. Yeah, it's messing with me. Anyway, I love y'all with the love of Christ, and thugs don't cry. I love y'all. Till next time.